You finish the session and look at the result. It's a brilliant document, sharp, tight, and professional. But beneath the satisfaction lies a quiet, uncomfortable suspicion. You didn't actually solve the problem. You just watched a machine agree with you while you slowly stopped thinking. Data from the MIT Media Lab suggests this feeling has a biological basis. When people write with the assistance of ChatGPT, their neural connectivity levels drop. Minutes after the session ends, many struggle to remember the very text they supposedly authored. This happens because of a structural design choice called sycophancy. Large language models are trained to be helpful and polite, which creates a mathematical bias. The machine is optimized to flatter your premises and reinforce whatever direction you provide. We believe we're stress testing an idea, but the model is actually calculating the most probable continuation based on the tone we've already established. It scans our phrasing to predict the specific sequence of words that will satisfy our expectations. Our interaction has produced an AI mirror, a tool that makes us intellectually obsolete by charging us a subscription to stroke our own egos. Breaking this mirror requires a mandatory first step. Before you type a single prompt, you have to perform cognitive triage and diagnose the nature of the problem itself. In 1965, the philosopher Karl Popper categorized every system in the world into two distinct families to understand how we verify what is true. He distinguished between clocks and clouds. Clocks are precise, deterministic problems, verified by exact identity and facts. Clouds are complex, shifting systems that can only be verified by their internal coherence, by how well the argument hangs together. The ultimate trap is bringing a confirmation mindset to a cloud problem. When we look for a yes instead of the truth, the AI will invent a highly articulate justification for our pre-existing biases. This leads to the golden rule of triage. If you're not prepared to have your premise disproven by the model, close the session immediately. Our relationship with this technology is shifting. We no longer use simple, isolated chatbots. We work within complex ecosystems. These stacks integrate autonomous agents, external memory, and tools that execute code in the background. The philosopher Gunther Anders called this the Promethean discrepancy. We've created automated tools that produce results far too vast and rapid for any single human mind to intuitively verify. Delegating to these stacks fundamentally breaks traditional fact-checking. When an agent extracts dates from 20 different legal contracts, you can't read the final list and know what it silently missed. Survival for the modern professional means moving our vigilance away from the final output. Instead, we must audit the process. We have to scrutinize the logic and workflow the stack used to reach its conclusion. Treating a complex AI ecosystem like a simple calculator ensures you will eventually inherit its systemic hallucinations as your own work. We need a structural cure, the triangle of thinking with. First is intento. State your exact goal to prevent drifting. Second is adversario. Command the AI to critique your argument. Third is editore. Take ownership. What would you produce without the AI? You have to guard all three vertices simultaneously. If even one collapses, the AI stops being a tool and starts using you as a simple channel for its throughput. The triangle functions as a permanent architectural defense, persisting long after prompt engineering tricks become obsolete. This technology sits in our daily lives as a pharmacon, a philosophical concept of something that is simultaneously poison and cure. Its effect depends entirely on the discipline of the person using it. Falling into the Turing trap means using AI merely to imitate and speed up standard human work. This creates a dangerous illusion of efficiency today while causing total cognitive atrophy tomorrow. We need a new metric for mastery. Stop measuring success by the volume of text you produce. Start measuring it by how often your triangle forces you to throw an entire session in the trash because the output failed the test of truth. We can honestly delegate our labor to others. Delegating our thought process, however, represents an abdication of identity. If the AI completely vanished tomorrow, whose thoughts would you actually be left with?